Good morning, it's Kathleen. We are live on the Siegel JCC Facebook page. I'm glad that you're here. If you haven't joined me yet, I'm going to give you another minute or two. It sounds like people are trying to get in. It is 10:30 on Friday, and I think that it is the 25th of September, but don't quote me. I've been quarantining for 6 months and I go out every now and then. We do have a hybrid group exercise schedule at the moment at the JCC. So I would invite you to go to our webpage and check that out, siegeljcc.org, and go into the group exercise schedule. So we've got classes. We've got spin classes in the big studio. We just put a few bikes in there. We've got fans. The instructor is mic'd up so you can hear her. And then we've got classes outside on the basketball court. We've got yoga and Pilates in the courtyard. And then, of course, we've got our classes online. So in the event of a weather issue like rain, we go back online. So keep checking the Siegel JCC Facebook page as well as the siegeljcc.org website. Whoever joined us, good morning. Make sure you have some water. Make sure you have a mat. I'm gonna just get these things out of our way here. I just finished the senior dry land class. So go ahead and get your mat, get some water, take off your shoes if you happen to be wearing shoes in the house. I'm gonna grab my mat, I'm gonna turn up our music just a little bit. I'm gonna grab my mat. Grab a little water. I have all my lights on so that you can see me, but I do have some nice candles burning. I had to stop at a store, so I picked up some little pumpkin. I think they're vanilla pumpkin candles. They're just very cozy and create just the right sort of atmosphere for me here in my dining room. Oh, our one viewer left. Oh well. So let's begin. Standing up straight and tall, feet about shoulder width apart, feet flat on the floor. Just maybe move your body weight from one foot to the other. And then pause here. Inhale, lengthen, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, come back to a full foot and then lift your toes. Inhale, just let yourself rise up. Exhale and down. Soften your knees, engage your core. Inhale, lift your shoulders up toward your ears. Exhale, roll them down and away. Big breath in through your nose and exhale fully. Think about the inside of your feet and the outside of your feet. Try and evenly distribute your body weight from the inside to the outside of the feet, from the front of the foot to the back, from the right side of the body to the left. If you feel like you need to reposition yourself, go right ahead. If you're doing great, let's make sure our thumbs are forward or our palms are forward. Take that great big breath in, right up through the bottoms of the feet, lengthening through the spine, filling up the lungs. As you exhale, your shoulders are down and away and your chin sinks down to your chest. Nice, full, intentional breaths right here. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, right ear, right shoulder. And then left ear, left shoulder. And then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale deeply through your nose as you exhale, eyes to the ceiling. Inhale, bring your eyes back into alignment. Big breath in through your nose. As you exhale, just look to your right, kind of a peek over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left, little peek over the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale as you just laterally drop the right ear toward the right shoulder. Again, many of these little movements of the neck are very subtle. Inhale up, nothing dramatic. If you're moving in a big way, you may be putting little micro tears in your, in the soft tissue, in the muscle, and we don't want to do that. So nice and subtle. Inhale, back into alignment, looking straight ahead. Inhale, lift those arms up shoulder height. Exhale, palms to the ceiling. Inhale, lift the arms up and overhead. Stretch through the shoulders. Through the shoulders. Exhale, heels of the hands in front of your heart. Inhale, bring one foot to the inside of the opposite leg. Now you can do a tree pose, a sapling pose, or something somewhere in between. So you can keep your foot pressed into the opposite leg, or you can keep a big toe on the floor, or one foot crossed over the other. As you exhale, extend the arms overhead. Exhale as you bring your hands together, reach through your fingers. Exhale, hands come apart. Here we are, big breath in through your nose. As you exhale, bend at your hip flexor, extend the bent leg behind you. Now once again, it's not about the height of that leg. That weight-bearing leg is doing a great job of taking all that body weight. Your hips are aligned with each other. Your shoulders are aligned with each other. Your neck is aligned with the rest of your spine. Now, if you want to lift that leg, you certainly may. Increase the bend in the weight-bearing leg. Lift the back leg. Push through the toes on that extended leg. Big breath in. Exhale, back to standing. Take a few steps right here. Hands are to your heart once more. You can always use a wall. I have built-in bookcases, so they're nice and sturdy. You can use a heavy piece of furniture, or you can just cross that one foot over the other. And I will show you that. I know it's hard to sort of understand what I'm saying if you're new to Pilates. So you can bring that, the yogis will bring that leg up. They even sometimes do an assist here, and they'll hold this in tree pose. You can bring it down here. This feels a little bit better for me. You can do a sapling where you cross one foot over, or what we often do in Pilates is just begin with that big toe on the floor. So your hands are to your heart. Big breath in. Exhale, extend those arms overhead. Move in time with your breath. Exhale, bring the hands together, reaching through your shoulders, through your fingers. Exhale, hands about 45 degrees, and you're reaching those fingers up. Let's all take a big breath in together. Exhale, bend at the hip flexor, extend the bent leg behind you. And once again, you can keep that big toe on the floor if you like. Increase the bend in that weight-bearing leg. Lift that foot up an inch or two, lift it higher. You can always allow the wall to help you, but if you use that wall, do not allow yourself to compromise your alignment. Do not bend into that wall, but continue to stand up straight and tall. I'm going to bring this camera back toward me. Bring yourself back to a standing place. Take a few steps right here. Bring your hands to your heart center. Feel the heat of the hands as they touch each other. Push the heels of the hands against each other, the palms, the fingers, pads of the fingers and thumbs, and then push the hands away. Rise up onto the balls of the feet. Press those hands back. Roll your shoulders back. Soften your knees. Engage your core. And then it's all about the muscles here. Just using the muscles of the upper back, perhaps the middle back, a little bit in the shoulders. Standing up straight and tall, knees soft, core engaged. And when I say straight and tall, I don't mean take those natural curves out of your back. The kyphotic and the lordotic curves, they're part of that spine, and that's good spinal health. So you want to maintain that. What I don't want you to do is to swing. This isn't about momentum or swinging the arms. It's just about warming up the big muscles of the back. Push the hands back, little pause here. Turn the palms to face each other. Squeeze 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again. 2. This time as you exhale, press your palms toward each other like you're compressing air between the hands. Push all the air out of your lungs. When you can't exhale any longer, inhale, release. Those arms will magically float up. Bend at the elbows. Inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes. Bring those arms forward, full foot to your mat. Press the hands back, lift your toes. Inhale, keep the feet stuck to the mat. Reach through the midsection of the body. Then bend. Inhale, reach through the shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers. Press the hands back, lift your toes. Let the arms relax beside the body. Turn your thumbs forward or palms forward. Now, even when I say reach or stretch, nothing overly dramatic. Bring your mind, your breath, your body together. Move in harmony with your body. It's not about stressing joints or putting micro tears in soft tissue. It's about us bringing our mind and our bodies together to move harmoniously and to just feel better, just overall good health and improved quality of life. Soften your knees, engage your core, inhale. As you exhale, feel your chin sink down to your chest. When you're ready, just gently fold the upper body over the lower, rounding through each vertebra of the spine. Some of us have some challenges in our low back. As you move through that area, you will feel it. It's okay. We don't want pain, but we definitely want to have that little bit of a stretch. And there may be sometimes where I through the exercises, you create a little muscle fatigue. So the deep core muscles may get fatigued, or the muscles of the neck and shoulders may become fatigued. And fatigue is okay. Pain is not. So when your muscles get fatigued, what do? Take a break, take a little stretch, come back to the exercise when you're ready. Right now, you're just hanging like a rag doll. As you exhale, just increase the bend in your knees, then tuck your chin into your chest, round up through your low back, your middle back, your shoulders, your neck, your head. Roll those shoulders back a little bit. And if you haven't rolled out your mat, which I usually wait to do because the pets kind of try and climb onto the mat. So right now I'm going to roll out my mat. I use a little bit of carpet and then put the mat over the carpet. If you have wall-to-wall carpet, you may not even need a mat. The yoga mats give us a little bit of traction, so they hold our feet in place just a little bit. We're going to line up toe to heel. And again, I'll show you my feet so you're aware of the positioning. We're not lining up in a straight line. It's more of a zigzag. So here we are. Our hips are forward. Our ribs are forward, our shoulders are forward. Shoulders are facing forward, but they're down and away from our ears. Our neck is long, our head is up. Inhale, lift the arms up shoulder height. Cup opposite elbows. Inhale, lift the heel on that back foot. And as you exhale, bend the knees, bringing yourself slowly down to your mat. You can always put down a hand, a knee, or both. When you're ready, scoop out through your belly. Move to a seated position. Relax those arms on your knees and gently rock side to side. You want to rock broadly enough that you do hit those, so you're rocking on your sitting bones. Think about what this means. And then know that the origination site of your 3 hamstring muscles are right there on your sitting bones. So this just kind of warms up these 3 big muscles on the backs of the thighs. And then if you're ready, let's pause here. Do your best to line up feet, knees, shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shoulders down and away. Big breath in again. Exhale, feel your chin sink down to your chest. Third time, big breath in. Exhale, scoop out. Move from your sitting bones to your tailbone. Can you feel that? So that's where we are. Body awareness is so key to being able to execute these Pilates exercises precisely. So here we are. Now we're pushing our shoulder blades toward the mat behind us. Just a little pulse. 2, 3, 4. Left hand in the air. 1, 2, 3. Switch hands. Right hand in the air. 2, 3. Pause here. Look to your belly. Hands to the backs of the thighs. Inhale. Round up. You're still in the scoop. Sitting bones contact the mat, then we lengthen. Beautiful. Shoulders down and away. Wiggle your toes. Big breath in. Exhale, feel your chin sink down to your chest. Inhale. Exhale, scoop out. Right here. And pulse. You can put one hand in the air, both hands in the air, no hands in the air. It's up to you. I'm going to pulse for 8 more. 7, but if at any time you need to take a break, you go ahead and do that. 3, 2, pause here. Inhale, bring yourself up. Lengthen when the sitting bones contact the mat. Wiggle out those toes. Big breath in. Exhale, feel your chin sink down to your chest. Now scoop out, move to your tailbone, hands to the backs of the thighs, and slowly round down. Low back, middle back, shoulders, head. Look to your right and then look to your left. I'm just going to reposition myself a bit. Reposition the camera, but you are lying in stillness. You're focusing on that intentional breath. Each time you inhale, you're actively imprinting your low back into the mat. Each time you exhale, you're actively hollowing out the belly and letting your belly sink into your spine. Let's do that just a couple more times. Inhaling and exhaling. If you're ready, inhale, draw one knee into your chest and then the other. As you exhale, pull your knees toward your shoulders, press your thighs to your belly. Hold here in stillness if this feels good. If your low back is saying, oh, I want just a little more of a stretch, or I need just a little bit of movement, go ahead and do that. If your body's calling you to do a more dramatic stretch, go ahead and take that. But keep it slow. Move at a therapeutic pace. Kind of think through all of the exercises. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, push your toes into the ceiling. And then gently rub one foot against the other. Inside edge of one foot against the other. Create a little friction, a little heat, a little energy. Big breath in, pause the movement of the feet. Exhale, lift your chin to your chest, hands to the backs of your thighs. Lift yourself up a little higher, lower the legs a bit. You'll feel yourself moving into your low back. And then some of you want to stay right there at your low back. Others, you'll want to move to your tailbone, just not to your sitting bones. Turn your palms to your mat. Begin to slap water with the whole arm. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, pump, pump, pump. Inhale, your shoulders are up, your head is up. Exhale, really move those arms. Inhale, try and keep your legs straight. Exhale, reach through your tippy toes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, pump, pump, pump. Inhale. Exhale. Now, if your neck and shoulders get tired or get strained, put your head down, look side to side, come back to the exercise. 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, big breath in, exhale, pump, pump, pump. Bend the knees, round through the spine, low back, middle back, shoulders down, head down, look left, look right. Back to center, let your hands rest on your shins. As you exhale, pull your knees toward your shoulders, press your thighs to your belly. Stay right here, or once again, if you feel the need to sort of rock side to side, go right ahead. As you exhale this time, bring one foot to the mat and then the other. Walk the feet out just a bit. Tilt the pelvis, imprint your low back. So the feet are parallel to each other, the heels are out in front of the knee joint. Your low back is pressed into the mat, as is your middle back, your upper back. Thumbs are up or palms are up. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, lift your chin to your chest, look to your belly. Now maybe you want your hands on the backs of the thighs. Inhale, peel yourself up. Now this is critical. Once those sitting bones contact the mat, lengthen, slide the feet away, round and reach. Inhale, round back up, plant those feet, scoop out. Only take yourself part way down. Inhale, bring yourself up, sitting bones contact the mat, lengthen, slide the feet away, round and reach. Inhale, back up. Now maybe you go down a little bit farther this time, maybe not. Pilates is all about control, precision of movement. We're about strengthening the deep core muscles of the belly and the back. We're about creating mobility in our body, particularly in the trunk, particularly in the low back. When we have that strength and mobility, we're less prone to injury, we're more in control, and we just, overall, our bodies just feel better, the way that we move in our bodies. I think it's very important during Pilates to really give over to that opportunity to focus on yourself. And that is a discipline, especially right now when we're working out at home and there's all these things. Oh, we've got to throw in a load of wash, or we've got this to do or that to do. The other day I took apart an electrical outlet and sort of rebuilt it. And why? Because it was just irritating me for the last 8 years. So in Pilates, let go of all of those things. Focus on this moment, this heartbeat, this breath. Make it all about you. The only way that you can take care of others is if you take care of yourself. Last time, down to your mat or toward your mat. Bring it on up, inhale. Fill up the lungs. Exhale, round and reach. Lift the arms as high as the ears. Reach through your fingers, reach through your toes. Actively engage those abdominal muscles. And exhale, stretch it out just a bit more. Feel the arms sink to the legs. They grow heavy. They roll off the legs and onto your mat. Inhale, tuck your chin into your chest, round up. Shoulders, neck, head, roll the shoulders back, lace the fingers together. Do not pull through your wrists, just a vertical lift, little stretch in the shoulders and the sternum, release. Again, if that doesn't feel good, don't do that exercise. That's true for all of these. And it may be that a certain exercise often feels great and today it doesn't. So again, just listen to your body and do what feels right. Mind, breath, body. So I've drawn those heels in just a little bit. I'm up on the sitting bones. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chin sinks down to the chest. Inhale once more. Exhale, scoop out. Move from your sitting bones to your tailbone. Little slicing hands out over your knees. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Second time. Third time. Scoop out a bit more. Focus on the exhalation portion of the breath. Last one. Reach forward, find that rope, pull yourself side to side, side to side. Bring the hands down below the kneecaps. Exhale, chin to chest. You should feel a stretch from the base of the spine to the base of the skull. And then try and wiggle out your toes. Sometimes this helps us to reframe and stay in this moment. Then it's like somebody has a little marionette string at the top of your head. Kind of inhale, lengthen. Up on your sitting bones. Did you feel that? Did you feel when you moved to those sitting bones? Walk the feet in, wrap the hands around the front of the ankles, lift one foot and then the other. Your toes touch your heels, your knees. So you're up on your sitting bones. Big breath in. Exhale, chin sinks down to the chest. Scoop out through your belly. Now you feel those core muscles at work. Pull your heels in, actively pushing the legs toward each other, keeping the heels right where they are. Exhale, little tip. Inhale, up. Exhale, little tip. Inhale, up. Now you probably saw my carpet kind of slid across the floor. No worries. The goal here is to maintain the consistent, constant angle of the knees, of the hips. So this is called rolling like a ball. One more, tight little ball shape. Bring it on up. Balance on your tailbone. Look to your belly. Inhale. Exhale, push those toes into the air. If you're ready, straddle. Now your hands are up. I'm going to bring my hands onto the skin here. I have a little bit more traction here. Now the goal here is to maintain this thigh to torso angle. I don't want to draw my legs any closer to the body or push them any farther away. It's just a little exhale, tip, inhale, up. Exhale, tip, inhale, up. This is another kind of iconic Pilates position. This is called an open leg rocker. And I can roll back as far as my shoulder blades, but never ever onto the neck or the head. That just causes a lot of pulling of your spinal nerves. Not a good thing. Last one. Bring it on up. Balanced on that tailbone. Looking to the belly. Big breath in. Exhale, reach one arm up if you like, or not. Swap arms or reach up with both arms. Totally up to you. As you exhale this time, bring the soles of the feet together. Then the balls of the feet, then the toes. You can feel what's happening. Inner thighs are facing the ceiling. Wrap your hands under and around your ankles. Do not dig your elbows into your thighs. Keep them right there. You're in this nice scooped out position. Inhale, click your feet together 3 times. Exhale, tip back, click for 3. Inhale, up. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, tip. Now my chin is to my chest. I'm not changing that angle either. So as we move through these unstable exercises, as we create instability, it is in our effort to remain stable. I'm going to scoot up. I'm rolling right off the mat and the rug. But it is in our effort to remain stable that we build strength and mobility in those deep core muscles. Look to the belly. Last one. Exhale, tip. Inhale up. Click, click, click. Pause here. Bring one hand up, palm to the ceiling, then the other. Lift through the shoulders, bend at the elbows, fingers and thumbs touch. Now heels touch, balls of the feet, toes. Press those feet against each other. And then stay right in this moment and breathe. As you inhale, feel that little tug at the top of your head, lengthening through the spine, bringing you to your sitting bones. Pull your heels in. You're in that nice little butterfly pose. If you feel like you need to roll your shoulders back, go right ahead. If you need a sip of water, whatever, really turn that focus inward. Make it all about you. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, stabilize those knees. Take your nose down toward your toes. Inhale up. Push those feet away. Exhale, take your chin toward your heels. Inhale up. Extend those legs. Give them a nice little shake. Shake out your arms a bit. Get that blood moving into your fingertips, into your toes. And then when you're ready, slide those feet in. Find your place. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, chin to chest. Scoop out through the belly, hands to the backs of the thighs. Low back to the mat. Middle back. Shoulders down, head down. Tilt the pelvis, imprint your low back. Look right. Look left. Back to center. As you exhale, slide that right leg away, point the toe. Now I've got that nice pelvic tilt. My hips, right and left, are glued to the mat. My palms are to the ceiling. My arms are out at 45 degrees. If you want to make it more challenging, bring your arms closer or cross the arms across your shoulders or across your belly. I'm going to keep it here. This feels good on my shoulders. It feels good on my low back, middle back, upper back. Point the toe on the left leg. Inhale, lift the left leg into the air. Exhale, straight. I apologize, I said left leg repeatedly. It's your right leg. Left leg is stationary, left knee pointed straight up to the ceiling. It's your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, straight right leg, even with the bent left. Take that right leg out around in a half circle. Exhale, straight leg even with the bent. Out around. 2 more times like that. Try and look straight up or slightly forward. Try not to tip your head back. Little pause here as you flex your foot. Point your toe. Inhale. Exhale, toes to the nose. Leg goes out, around, and down. Exhale, toes to the nose. Leg goes out, around, and down. 2 more. Last one. That left knee keeps you honest. It's pointed straight up to the ceiling. Right leg in the air. Flex that foot. Point the toe. Flex. Point. Relax the right foot. Inhale, draw the right knee into the chest. And as you exhale, slide the left leg away. Let your hands rest on your shin. Just giving you a little bit of pressure as you gently push your right knee toward your right shoulder, pressing that right thigh toward the belly. As you exhale, extend that right leg into the air. Create that double straight leg stretch. As you exhale, flex the foot. Whew. Then point the toe. Inhale. Exhale, lift your chin to your chest. Bring yourself up just a little bit. Shoulders down, head down. Bend that right knee. Slide the left hand to the outside of your right knee. Right shoulder sinks into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, gently pull this right knee over to the left side. You will want to look to your right shoulder. Inhale and open this up. Sole of that right foot to the inner thigh of the left leg. Left hand to your left hip bone, right hand to that right inner thigh. Add just a little pressure. Right hand is moving toward that right knee. Left hand is moving toward the left side of the room. Release. Return your right foot to the floor. Gently rock side to side. Once again, nothing too dramatic. Little pause here. Find your place. Right foot, right knee, right shoulder. Inhale, point the toe on the left leg, lift the left leg into the air. Exhale, left leg even with your bent right, then take that leg out around in a half circle. Now I'm not rocking over to my left side, I'm keeping my whole body stable. Again, that's how I'm building deep core strength and stability. Pause here, I think I had to do one too many. Pause, flex your foot. Point your toe, inhale, exhale, toes to the nose, leg goes out, around, and down. 3 more. Bring this leg straight up into the air, flex and point, and then relax the foot. Inhale, pull this left knee toward the chest, slide the right leg away, hang out here for a breath or two. Feel the stretch on the back of the bent leg, top of the extended leg. Exhale, extend the left leg into the air, create that double straight leg stretch. Whew, I know you're already feeling it on the back of that hamstring. What happens when you flex the foot? Just flex. Whoa. Relax the foot, point the toe, inhale. Exhale, lift your chin to your chest, look to your belly. This is a nice little stretch here. And then release. Bending that left knee into the chest, slide the right hand to the outside of your left knee. Left shoulder gets stuck to the mat. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale, gently pull the left knee over to the right. You do want to look to your left. This is a good place for you to be. Keep that left shoulder in contact with the mat. Breathe through the stretch. And then inhale, open this up. Sole of that left foot to the inner thigh of the right leg. Right hand to your right hip bone. Left hand to left inner thigh. Exhale. Just create a little bit of a stretch here. Move the hands in opposition to each other. And then release. Return that left foot to the mat. Gently rock side to side. Slide the right leg in if you're ready. And again, find your place. A nice pelvic tilt. Knees are nice and strong, straight up to the ceiling. Heels out in front of the knees. Feet parallel. Inhale, feel that little stretch in your low back. Now strength as you lift your hip bones up. Exhale and lower. Inhale, tilt, tuck, lift. The ultimate goal is to create a straight diagonal line from your shoulder to your knee. I do not want you to put an arch in your back. We're all about building that deep core strength, strengthening the stabilizer muscles of the low back. Your iliopsoas, that's 2 muscles that's sort of shaped like a figure 8 or an infinity sign, as well as the quadratus laborum, sometimes called the hip hiker. If you think about holding a baby or a basket of laundry or a bag of groceries on your hip, you kind of stick it out that way. The muscles that allow you to do that are being strengthened just in this easy bridge. Keep going. You want to do about 3 or 4 more. You want to let those muscles warm up slowly, and by the last couple of repetitions, at that point, you should be able to get to that straight diagonal line. Now, if you have spent a lot of time seated at a desk, staring into a screen, your body alignment, your body strength and mobility may be off. So be generous with yourself. Take your time. Last one, inhale, tilt, tuck, lift. Little pause here. Hold this straight diagonal line, inhaling and exhaling. And then as you exhale, slowly return the hips to the mat. Nice little pelvic tilt. Breathe through the stretch. Exhale, bring one knee in and then the other. As you exhale, push your knees toward your shoulders. Try and get the whole low back, the entire low back in contact with your mat. Then imagine that your low back is the face of a large clock. Your goal is to keep that clock face in contact with the mat as you gently push your knees to the left and around in a circle. Knees go to the left, around in a circle. Third time. Inhale, draw those knees back to center. Exhale, push the knees in the opposite direction. Draw those knees in. Exhale, extend those legs into the air. Flex your feet. Point your toes. Flex, point, rotate those feet on your ankles. So I'll show you with my hand. It kind of looks like this. Just rotate, reverse direction. This is great for stretching out that thick plantar fascia on the bottoms of your feet, but it also stretches out that Achilles tendon. Give those legs a little shake, a wiggle, and a jiggle. Hug those knees in. Inhale. Exhale, extend the legs back into the air. Make little fists with your hands. Bring one fist under one cheek, one fist under the other. Obviously, our hips are no longer in contact with the mat, but our goal is to keep our low back in contact with your mat. So reach your toes straight up into the ceiling. When we're bearing weight on our legs, on our knees, I tell us to keep a soft joint. We are not bearing weight, so I'm not worrying about that. That doesn't mean lock out that knee joint. It just means you don't have to think about keeping a soft joint. When you're ready, big breath in through your nose. Exhale, lift your chin to your chest. Now I want you to lower those legs. Keep lowering until you feel like you're engaging the core, but you're not popping that low back up off the mat. This is called corkscrew. Inhale, move those legs to the left, then up around in a circle. Exhale, down, take it to the lowest point in your circle. Inhale up. Now your shoulders are up, your head is up, chin close to the chest, look to the belly. No rocking and rolling, no momentum. Strength. Pause here, change direction. Inhale on the up sweep, exhale on the down. One more. Take those legs to the lowest point in your circle, straddle, bend the knees, bring the knees together, hands to the shins. Now if your neck and shoulders need a break, just put your head down, look side to side. But if you don't need the break, let's just stay right here. Keep the shoulders up, head up throughout the exercise. Inhale, reach the arms behind you. Exhale, sweep and hug. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and hug. Inhale, reach, sweep and hug. Now we do want to get a little faster. We want to increase respiration, increase heart rate. Let's do 6 more. 5, 4, shoulders up, head up. 3, 2, last one. Hug those knees in. Inhale, shoulders down, head down. Exhale, knees to the right, eyes and arms to the left. Nice little stretch. Inhale, bring those knees back to center. Exhale, knees to the left, eyes and arms to the right. Allow the upper body to follow the lower body to the left. Push yourself up onto all fours. Hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. I'm just going to take a little peek and see who joined us. Hey there, Anna. Thank you so much, Anna. Let's bring our hands below our shoulders, knees beneath those hips. Inhale, lift both feet up off the mat. As you exhale, extend your right leg. Now my right leg is about the same height as that right hip. The left hip and right hip are aligned. So I'm not opening up, I'm not twisting. And then extend your left arm when you're ready. Fingers reaching in one direction, toes in the other, neck aligned with your spine. Big breath in. Exhale, return palm and knee to the mat. Keep the feet elevated. When you're ready, exhale, extend your right leg, your left leg. I want you to think about this. Think about the hips, the shoulders. Extend the right arm. Fingers reach, toes reach, nice and strong through your core. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale, return palm and knee to the mat. Feet sink down. Push your hips toward your heels. forearms down, look toward your belly, inhale, round up into that scared cat. Exhale into the cow. Inhale to the tabletop, exhale, hips to heels, bend the elbows, drop the head through the arms, inhale, scared cat. Exhale into the cow. Inhale to the tabletop, curl the toes under, push up onto the balls of the feet, look toward those ankles. Inhale, walk the eyes up the length of the legs to your belly. Exhale, bring the eyes down the length of the legs, press the heels toward the mat. Inhale, both heels up, both heels down, both heels up, alternating heel presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, both heels up. Both heels down, bring the eyes along the length of your mat, look between your hands. Now you want to go into a high plank, but you have to have enough room to do it. So you may have to step back with your feet a couple of inches, maybe forward with your arms a couple of inches, then actively hinge through the hip. Now the heels of my hands are under my shoulders. I've created a straight diagonal line from my heel to my shoulder. 3 more breaths right here. Inhale and exhale. Neck aligned with your spine. As you exhale, let those knees melt to the mat. Soften the feet. Hinge through your elbows. Bring your belly down, your chest down. Push the arms out in front. Make little fists. This is to give our wrists a little break and to also strengthen the muscles around that bony bracelet. So that carpal tunnel is a bony bracelet at our wrist. All the vessels run through that bony bracelet that go into the hand. So really important. Little pulse. Then big breath in. Exhale, slide the backs of the hands beneath the forehead. Relax your feet, your ankles, your knees, your hips. As you inhale this time, lift your head up just an inch or two. Pull those elbows in nice and close. The heels of my hands are still out in front of my shoulders. It does make me feel like I'm a little crunched up, but we're going to change that. Inhale, full cobra up. Exhale, take it back down. Try and relax your feet, your ankles, your knees, your hips. All the adjacent muscle and other soft tissue. Those muscles are not needed to complete the cobra, so keep them out of this exercise. Likewise, the muscles of your face do not need to be engaged to complete the exercise. So relax your forehead, relax the muscles of the cheeks, relax the muscles around the mouth. This cobra is dynamic. At no point are you holding your breath or holding your position. This is one of the best things that you can do for your spine. You're moving all 24 vertebrae of the spine. You're creating change in those discs. They're expanding and being compressed differently. Think about each little muscle that connects one vertebra to the one above it, to the one below it. Of course, there's more than just one connecting each vertebrae. There's multiple. Think about those erector spinae. They're a set of 3 muscles on each side of the spine that run from the base of the spine to the base of the skull. So much work is going on here. Just take your time, relax the muscles that don't need to be involved. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. Exhale all the way back down. Keep it slow. Slide the backs of the hands beneath the forehead. Feel your upper body sink into the mat, sinking into the floor. Let it go. With each exhalation breath, feel your body grow a little heavier, a little more still. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, just again, let the upper body sink, sliding those legs a little farther apart. If you're ready, inhale, lift your legs from your hip bones, pump your toes toward each other, pump your heels toward each other. Inhale, toes, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, heels, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, toes, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, heels, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, toes, pump, pump, pump. Exhale, heels, pump, pump, pump. Inhale, toes, neck and shoulder muscles relax. Exhale, head is heavy. Inhale, toes, lift the whole leg. Exhale, heels, move the entire leg. Inhale, toes, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, heels. Last time, big breath in. Exhale, pump, pump, pump. Legs come down. Bring those legs about shoulder width apart. Allow the tops of the thighs, kneecaps, tops of the feet to rest on your mat. This time as you exhale, slide those feet together so your toes touch and your heels touch. Bend your knees, cross the ankles, recross your ankles. Actively engage those core belly muscles. When you're ready, slide the hands beneath your shoulders, elbows are up, pointed to the wall behind you. You're thinking about the muscles of the arms, the chest, the shoulders. Inhale, push yourself up into that bent knee plank. Position the hands beneath the shoulders. Pull the heels in, straight line from shoulder to knee. Do not stick your backside out. You will not work your core doing it this way. You'll strain your kneecaps and your shoulder joints. So nice straight diagonal line. The only hinge is at the elbow. Neck is aligned with the spine. Pull that belly button up and into your spine. Recross your ankles. Last one. Bring it on up. Pull the heels in. Nice and strong through your core. Big breath in. Fill up those lungs. Feel the tautness in your belly. Release the feet. Push back through your hips. Bring one knee onto the body, then the other. Sink the hips to the heels. Slide one arm as far away as you can. Bend at the elbow. Slide the other arm away. Bend the elbow. Forearms are down. Bring your head through your arms. Look toward your kneecaps. Inhale deeply through your nose. As you exhale, slide your hands down to your toes. Turn your palms to the ceiling. Remain here for 3 deep breaths, just trying to feel your body sink into your mat. On that 4th inhalation breath, tuck your chin to your chest, begin to round up through your low back, middle back. Push up on the knees as you go. Lift through your shoulders, your neck, your head. Roll the shoulders back. Now you can stay up on your knees if you like. I'm going to move to a seated position so that you can see me. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, push through your forearms. Press the palms back. Little pinch at the shoulder blades. Again, seated or up on your knees. Turn the palms forward, little isometric pulse. Palms to the ceiling, lift 2, 3, 4. Palms to the mat, 1, 2, 3. Pause here. Reach through your fingertips. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Bend at the elbows, let those fingers touch. Look straight ahead. Release the bottom arm, little push against the tricep muscle, not the elbow joint, just the muscle. Release the top arm, bring it across in front of the throat, little push. Arms out to the sides, open up through your chest. These big pectoral muscles, open up. Inhale, lift that left arm, lower the right, bend at the elbows. Try and get those fingers to touch. Release that bottom arm, bring it around, little push on the tricep muscle. Release your top arm, bring it in front of your collarbone or your throat, little push. And then release, arms out to the sides. Inhale, bring those arms up. Clasp a forearm, give it just a little gentle tug. You're going to feel it in the axilla area, down the coastline. Other side, inhale. Exhale, easy tug. Shake out the arms, shake out those legs. Nice straddle here. Again, you want to be sitting on those sitting bones. So if you feel like your legs are so far apart, you're sitting into your pelvis, not good. If you feel like you're leaning forward, reposition those legs. Find that just right place for you. Inhale, arms out to the sides, shoulder height. Exhale, sweeps off your baby toe. Inhale, feel yourself rise up, open it up. Exhale, saw. Your neck is part of your spine. Inhale, up. Exhale, saw. Engage those core muscles. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, and saw. 2, 3. Big breath in. Hands come up and overhead. Shake out the arms. Shake out the legs. Bend at those knees. Cross at the ankles. Sit up on your sitting bones. Big breath in. Shoulders down and away. Backs of the hands to the tops of the knees. Three deep breaths right here. As you exhale this time, allow your eyelids to flutter open. Find a point on the floor or on the wall. Now, typically I tell you to think an affirming thought about yourself, and I do think that that's so important. So often we know everything that we need to improve about ourselves, but we don't take the time to celebrate those things that are amazing about ourselves. So that is important. But today, I'd like for you to think a thought about gratitude for something that you're grateful for, a person, a thing, the sunshine, shelter. Take a great big breath in, eyes follow the hands up as you reach, stretch, exhale, push through your forearms, bring it down. Let's do that again. Big breath in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, push through your forearms, bring your hands to your heart, drop your chin to your chest. 2 big breaths right here just for you. Namaste. Shabbat Shalom. Please know that the JCC will close at 3 o'clock on Sunday and remain closed all day Monday in observance of Yom Kippur. That also means that we won't be posting any new content on our Facebook or Zoom pages Sunday night through Monday. Okay, so no new content over the weekend, Sunday and Monday. Have a great weekend. Thank you.